Good morning. I made it through last night. Bayard refused to eat a cookie, which is alarming. So today I'm going to contact some vets. I think I found one last night online at St. Mary's, which is only about 4 or 5 miles away. Nah, maybe 10 miles. I do remember looking up the route on Google Earth. It's not too far away anyways, so hopefully I can manage to shuffle his vet records along. Both of them are due for a checkup, which you have to do if you want to get heartworm medication. So we can get that done while we're there and hopefully figure out what's wrong with Bayard. So it's not just a matter of getting in the car and going to the vet because of the situation. And then last night the anchor did drag at about 1/4 to midnight. I kept looking at my phone and looking at the anchor alarm, and at one point I saw the numbers creeping up, just ticking off 1 meter after another, and I knew I was dragging. By the time it came out, started the motors, the anchor had reset itself. It's not a bad place either, so I just sat and I watched it for another hour, 2 hours. Finally slipped off to sleep when the wind died down a little bit. While I was moving the boat yesterday, I think I mentioned the port motor was overheating, so there's that to deal with. Oh, look, there's a yellow fly. I got something for his butt right here. Electric fly swatter. Let's see if I can get him. Hey, gotcha. Yeah, that's your butt. How you like that, huh? What you gonna do, bite me? Bite my dogs? Not today. I guess you could do that on land, just like you can do it on the boat. So there's nothing exceptionally challenging about killing a yellow fly, but I had noticed earlier that I want to address the port motor that was overheating, kind of have a look at it. And the garbage is full, and I spilled coffee grinds over here the other day, so I thought, well, before I check the motor and pull the hatch and have that just rain down below, I should get the vacuum cleaner out. And the vacuum cleaner was down here, so I had to move that aside, open the hatch, get the vacuum out, and then I realized that the little bungee that holds the filter in place had gone missing last time I cleaned the vacuum cleaner. So let's see that I put a zip tie on it to hold it in place. Actually 4 zip ties. I had to go down below, open that hatch, get some zip ties, come out here, put them on, snip off the ends, and then I'm like, well, now I want to start the vacuum cleaner, so that means I got to start the generator, but this has been running most of the night. I could just run this one, but then I have to take that wire off, and I'm like, you know what, I got to fuel this anyway. So the fuel can was empty. In order to get fuel in this can to put in here, I had to go up front and take the jerry can out and transfer fuel using the siphon. So it's still sitting up here, and here's the siphon. So I had to come up, take the jerry can out of its hole, put it up here, put the small can there, siphon out the fuel so that I can then put it in the generator, so I can start the generator to have electricity to run the vacuum cleaner to clean up the coffee grinds, so that I can pop the hatch and then start figuring out what's wrong with the motor. And hopefully I can figure that out so that I can take the whole rigmarole over to land and figure out a way to get the dog to the vet. There's many things I'd rather be doing today. Heck, I'd rather be editing videos today. But these things have to be done, and that's why things are taking a very long time. Because it happens. What happens? You know, it happens. You gotta do it. You gotta deal with it. So yeah, that's the deal. You know, I might just put out this video to give you guys an idea of where I've been and what I've been up to. Yesterday was very trying. You'll eventually catch up and see what I was talking about dragging anchor and running aground and the adventures it took to get me back floating. Oh my God. Makes me wonder what's next. Adversity for sure, and then cool things too. What prompted me to get the camera is I was up front transferring fuel to do all these things just to get the motor to turn over. And some dolphin were feeding right next to the boat. Big pot of them. They've since moved on. But I thought that's pretty cool. And I looked across the way, there's a catamaran over there, and I wondered how they fared through the night. I wondered why they're doing what they're doing. Why would you subject yourself to such hardships? Why not just buy a house and do things the easy way? But then I realized that they will probably get to see dolphin this morning too, and they'll get to experience all the other amazing things that I get to experience once in a while. And I guess that's why we do it. Okay, I'm tired. I barely slept last night. I gotta get this done. And again, as soon as everything opens up, because it's still early, I'm gonna start making phone calls and figuring out what to do with Bayard. So fingers crossed he's okay, and fingers crossed the motor's all right. Last but not least, fingers crossed that yours truly is all right too. I got a lot of video work to do. All right, let me get back to it. I'll catch you later.